Ian has anger issues. He flies off the handle really easily. Holes in the walls, objects being broken, destroyed. He yells at me when he's already reached that point of no return. Sometimes I've been afraid of him.
CPS does know about my anger. They have used it against me. That could be a reason they haven't given our children back. I will protect my kids to the fullest. I will go to prison over my kids. I don't care who you are. I owe them my life, and I will give it to them. Jessica has seen my anger. I have harmed her.
One day, I was getting ready to take a nap with the kids, and he comes storming into my bedroom and throws his phone at me, and then leaves. So I was going through his phone. There was a message from a female, and it was a naked picture. I went out to the living room. I showed the phone to him. I was livid. I was seeing red at this point. I slapped him across the face, and I said, "Get out of my house," before I call the cops. And so he immediately went in for the chokehold.
I do remember her coming out, slapping me as hard as she can, which triggered me. In response, I reached out and I grabbed her neck with both hands, strangling her.
What I remember is looking at him in his eyes and just trying to, like, I guess telepathically, like, try to get to him and say, "You don't want to do this."
When I did let her go, I stormed out with a knife into the garage. There was a bowling ball. I threw it through her SUV front window. I stormed off saying if she was to call the cops, I'm gonna have them shoot me. Suicide by cop.
I called the cops on him. He ended up getting arrested and was eventually charged with criminal menacing. Whatever mental health issues he has going on in his head, I would absolutely compare it to a demon. It turns him into this person I do not recognize.
You come out and slap him.
I did.
You say you're triggered, so you start choking her. There's a knife involved. A bowling ball goes through the windshield of the car. You decide suicide by cop. From where I'm sitting, if I'm saying, what do I do with these children? What am I missing here? Where's the conspiracy here? What is it you don't understand?
I guess my thing is that was 2 years ago. We got back together last year, and ever since then we've been communicating a lot better, in my opinion. He's more receptive to my feedback of things. He still flies off the handle sometimes, but he's not.
You said you believe that he's a good guy.
I do.
And that you love him.
I do.
He just has a demon.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a demon, but that's what I would compare it to.
That is what you said.
Yeah, I mean, the person that he turns into is not him.
That was your word, not mine.
No,
you said
yeah, I know.
demon. He has a demon inside that possesses him, and it's not him. He changes so much. It's like a demon possesses him.
It's like living with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Okay.
And when that switch flips in his head, he is not the same person that I love.
You say, well, okay, not long ago I slapped him. He choked me. There was a knife involved. He threw a bowling ball through my windshield, decided to kill himself, suicide by cop. It's not really him. I think he's demon possessed. I think you have a real problem with anger.
I agree.
I don't think you shook that child. I think you're telling the truth when you say that didn't happen, so just so you know.
Thank you.
I believe you when you say that. And I think you need somebody to believe you.
That means a lot to me. I know I might be a monster in other ways, but I'm not a monster to any of my kids.
I do not think this man is a monster. Like, it makes me so happy to hear somebody say that they believe him.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.